Two games to report on last week. We were at Iowa State on Tuesday night and lost that game 1-0. We didn't start very well. I thought we were a little bit slow to get going and didn't really compete very well in the first part of that game. Second half we were much better, got a little bit closer to them, created some chances of our own and couldn't quite score. Then they scored a goal with about 15 minutes left in the game to win the game. So disappointing result there, but the biggest thing we took away from that game is that we have to be prepared and ready to play for 90 minutes, and we haven't quite done that for a while. So going into the game yesterday against Indiana State, big game obviously for both teams, both looking to kind of get into the tournament and establish ourselves in the tournament, and with a win we'd have done that. Indiana State still haven't won a game in the conference, so they really needed the game as well. But really open game. I mean, it ended 0-0, but I think there was a total of 44 shots on goal. We had 28 of them, and they had, or not on goal, but 28 shots, and they had 16. So it was a very end-to-end open game. We had some good chances, some good looks at goal. Didn't really strike the ball as well as we needed to score. They had some good chances too, particularly in the second half. But it was just a case of not being able to put the ball in the back of the net. And I thought the effort was very good. I thought the application was very good from the girls. We did all the things that we wanted to do, other than obviously putting the ball in the back of the net. So it's become a bit of a problem for us. Lately we haven't scored many goals. The good news is that we're not conceding many either. And yesterday we equaled the school record for shutouts in a season, and our goalkeeper Whitney Blunt broke the school record for shutouts for a single goalkeeper in a season. So we're doing things right at one end of the field, but we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. And obviously you're not going to win many soccer games if you don't score. So we go into the game against Drake on Wednesday. We're a bit like volleyball. We're not going to be practicing a whole lot this week. Obviously we're resting today after playing double overtime yesterday. We'll practice tomorrow, but it won't be too heavy obviously, and then we play Wednesday night against Drake. Drake are doing well in the conference. They've won a few games, so they're sitting pretty high up the league. But UNI Drake soccer games, you can forget about who's winning and who's losing. It's going to be a battle and it's going to be a fight. So we're actually looking forward to that game quite a lot. So Wednesday night, 7 o'clock at Drake, and then we return home to play St. Ambrose on Sunday night. That game has changed. It was originally on Monday, now it's Sunday. That's our senior night. We've got a great group of seniors that we really want to honor and celebrate on Sunday, so that should be a good game. St. Ambrose are a very good team, a winning program, so it won't be an easy game, but we're looking forward to that game as well. So that's 7 o'clock at the Cedar Valley Soccer Complex. Any questions about soccer?
If it comes down to UNI and Indiana State, if they've got the same conference record, whether they make the tournament or seedings in the tournament, how's the tie treated in that case?
Would it be head to head? But obviously, we tied them, so there wouldn't be anything there. And then it goes to goal differential. So whoever scored the most goals compared to how many they let in. So actually, kind of a weird stat right now that I spotted this morning. We're the only team in the league that has a positive goal differential. That means we're the only team in the conference that scored more goals than they've let in. So Missouri State are 9-4-1, yet they don't have. They've conceded as many goals as they scored. So it's kind of we're in a good position there, but we don't really want to get it down to that. We want to make sure we take care of business on Wednesday, get a result, and then it's obviously up to Indiana State. They have 2 games left, and they have to win at least one of those games to make it a tie with us. So they've got some work to do too. But as we told the girls at the end, yesterday a win would have been obviously a great result for us. It would have put us in a very good position in that kind of scenario. But it's still very much in our hands. Yes, we got to go to Drake and get a result, and that's not easy. But as long as our destiny's in our own hands, then we'll continue to work hard and keep that. So and we've had some good times at Drake. It's not. It's a tough place to play, but it's not like we can't get a result there on Wednesday nights.
With your style of play and Drake's style of play, how do you like how you match up with this opponent?
Yeah, we're very different. We're a little more physical, a little more direct than they are. They like to pass the ball around a lot, but you know, they tied 0-0 at the weekend too with Loyola, and that was their first shutout of the season. And you know, like I said, we've had 7. So they're very much a let's go forward, let's win 4-3, and let's try to win 1-0. So it's going to be an interesting battle. I mean, they have some really good forwards and dangerous forwards, but we feel like defensively that we're sound enough that we can counteract that, and then it's all about whether we can find a way to score. And obviously that defense is not as solid as maybe some other teams that we've played. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's usually not the best soccer game in terms of, you know, lots of passing and lots of technical play. It's usually more of a physical battle, and I think, quite honestly, that we're better at that than they are. So you know, that's obviously how we intend to go there and try to make the game into more of a physical battle. Any other questions on soccer? All right, thank you very much.